It's an honor to be on the call with you. So thank you for joining me. Really appreciate that. And it's really early in the morning, isn't it, in California?
Yeah, it's about 6 a.m. right now. But that
Fantastic.
I wake up early, so it's fine.
That's great. That's a really good discipline. The early morning, you get so much done, don't you? Before everybody else gets up. So,
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah. Well, fantastic. Did you get a chance to watch my short little video?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So like I said, it went to spam, so I couldn't see the email. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah.
You can look at that later. This just gives you a little bit of background of who I am. And
Hmm.
it was designed just to save a little bit of time. I do
Okay.
have another call at 9:30, so we got time to do this. And if it goes well, we can always have another call, right? So
Yeah, right.
yeah, it's all about networking and finding out how we can help each other in this business. So, why don't you start out and tell me a little bit about yourself, your journey, why real
Mhm.
estate, and what I can do to help you?
Absolutely. So I work as a W-2 right now. I in the real estate, like few years back, I did some courses, and did some wholesaling, didn't do much. Then I did a mortgage loan originator license, so I did that for part-time. And then I invested in few commercial notes, like few years back. And recently I joined Gator, and also Sub 2. I'm doing the Next Gen Challenge.
Very good.
Uh, and as a Gator, I got into one PML deal
Mhm.
with a hard money lender.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. So
Okay.
my long-term goal is to own multifamily and retire from my W-2.
Oh, very good.
So,
Very good. Well, it's nice to hear you've got your focus on multifamily long term. It doesn't have to be long term. I've got some good news for you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought,
Yeah.
let's get, I can get started on learning the ropes and all that. I took some course about multifamily a few years back to
Mm.
understand the NOI, the cap rates, and
Yeah.
things like that. But I'm really looking to like partner with someone who I can work actively to, learn how to acquire, operate multifamily.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, we're singing from the same song sheet there, so that's great. And I started with multifamily over 20 years ago, but I wrote a little book called Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investing.
Nice.
I had over 100 doors in mainly five different complexes. Made a whole
Awesome.
bunch of mistakes, though.
Hmm.
Essentially got knocked out of the game in 2009 and licking
Hmm.
my wounds for about 8 years before getting back into real estate as a real estate agent.
Hmm.
Thought I'd do the safer thing and do retail. Wasn't happy with that. Took lots of different courses, found PACE about 3 years ago,
Hmm.
became a gator and then elite gator. I'm not in
Hmm.
sub two. I mainly want to focus on investing and what have you. So, um, but last month, in fact, this is only last month, I found myself in the classroom again. It was a 3-day workshop on large multifamilies, and I was surprised how not easy, simple it is to be a player on the team because we think
Hmm.
we can't buy them because they're too big and they're too
Hmm.
complicated and but they dispelled all those myths and
Hmm.
it made me reflect back on my first experience with small multifamilies
Hmm.
and thought, oh, I can see all the things I did wrong the first time, and
Hmm.
what's I could do different this time, and
Hmm.
some of it wasn't my fault, and some of it was obviously, but
Hmm.
but I could see that large multifamilies made a lot more sense than
Hmm.
small multifamilies, And we're talking about, anywhere from 50, ideally 100 units or more. So
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about like the 10 million all the way up to 100 million and beyond. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and syndicates, you see. So, like all real estate, it's a team game. All right.
Right.
You can play on the team. You have a small role in it, which
Mm-hmm.
is nice because you just concentrate on your part, do that part well. And if everybody plays well on the team, you win the game, right? So,
Right. Right.
that's the
Yeah,
idea.
I
Yeah,
was looking few things. So what I found was there are smaller unit multifamilies in like few states where the cap rates are good, where you kind of take more active role in operating it. And then there's large multifamily, you just become like a passive investor. You provide your funds and they do everything, acquisition, operating, and dispo.
that's right.
Uh,
Yeah.
but then I guess the most of the returns is when you're actively involved in operating the multifamily, right? And I guess,
Possibly. It depends on your equity share. Um,
right.
as in you got two sides. You got the general partners and you got the limited partners. The general partners are the ones that are actively running the show. The limited partners are the passive investors. So they're
Mm,
usually professionals and just want their money working for them and giving them a good rate of return. So you're
right.
quite right. That's how it works.
Mm,
And I go into a lot more detail on my YouTube channel and how that breaks down and how the compensation all works. It's pretty
mm,
complicated, but
mm,
I do lay it out there and how that works. So,
mm.
mm.
So are you currently working on acquiring multifamily or like what
Yes,
are you
yes, I
okay?
am. Yes, yes. So I'm always on the lookout for those who want to deploy their capital because that's the main role is finding the capital.
Mm-hmm.
And we do accredited and non-accredited investors. And again, on my YouTube channel, I go into a little bit about that and how that
Mm-hmm.
works.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd encourage you to if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube, if you
Will
are
do.
interested in large multifamilies, because we create a community there
Mm-hmm.
and you keep in contact and ask questions and grow together, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so
Right.
let me just give you that um, YouTube channel. I'll put it in the chat for us. And that way, it's a good way of keeping in contact that way. So,
Yeah.
and you can ask questions. And this interview actually we'll put on the YouTube channel. So that starts your branding off, as it were, if you're interested in multifamilies, and you can ask questions and things like that.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd encourage you to do that. And if you like, I mean, if you're curious, you can watch that short video. They get people to watch when they book a call with me on Calendly. It's a
Mm-hmm.
private video, and you can listen to that and get some of the more background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. I just subscribed. Nice. So you're working with large limited partners and general partners.
Yes, yes. So I play my main role is the acquisitions manager. I have a partner with that. We play
Mm-hmm.
the role together,
Mm-hmm.
and that one's very good because you get paid at closing. So once you
Mm-hmm.
found one and you got it closed,
Mm-hmm.
then you do the capital raise, and it's typically anywhere from 90 to 120 days before we get it to close after we got the contract signed.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it closes, we get a 5% fee of the purchase price. So
Mm-hmm.
these are big bucks, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah.
example, if it was $20 million project, that's $1 million uh,
Mm-hmm.
acquisition fee up
Mm-hmm.
front, right? And then you get quarterly distributions and a share in the equity at the end of the project because we do
Mm-hmm.
these anywhere from 3 to 5 years, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how can I help? in that part, in that
Ex
phase? Because
Excellent question. Yeah, apart from the YouTube, which I've already mentioned, when I find a deal, I send out an email invitation to the Zoom where we do the OM presentation. That's the offering memorandum, where we
hmm
go over the details of the deal and the breakdown of the numbers and everything. Obviously, you can bring other people along with you who are interested. Okay, and
hmm
if they join as well, you will get a connection fee with that in that regard.
hmm
Then yeah, so if they throw money in, we get it to close, that's when you will get paid. So that's another opportunity for you as a,
as a connector, you mean?
yes, as a connector.
What's hmm
Obviously you will still have more than the role of just a connector because you have to be involved unless you wanted to be an LP in the deal as well, which you
Yeah, I
could
want to
do.
get involved, so I'm looking
Yes.
to
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And you
help
can
out as
play,
much.
yeah, you can get involved as much as you like. There's many
Mm,
team play positions on the team, and you can
mm,
play. The nice thing about this game is you can play multiple positions as well, so so yeah, it depends. You can dive in as deep as you like. So that's the nice
mm,
thing about it. So I'd encourage you, Raj, if you see any other OMs being presented, is go along to as many as you can. You're going to learn a
mm.
lot that way as well
Right.
and see how,
Yeah, I've been looking into other Facebook groups where people present multifamilies,
yeah,
LoopNet and a few other places. Uh,
yes, yeah,
Makes sense. So like initially, like similar to wholesaling, I guess, you kind of market and try to find a deal and do your sort of underwriting, and if it makes sense, you present to the team as a you create a OM, I guess, and present as a team.
yes.
So if I want to learn those kind of that aspect of that, uh, I mean, I can be on the wall on the fly and watch how you guys do it, or I can actively go and market and
Yeah.
numbers.
It's like anything, Raj. It's a progression. So it's learning. That's why I say, look let's do this journey together on my YouTube channel. We grow, you ask questions, we form that relationship. We do the OMs, you see how they work, and then you'll see your strengths and which position you like to play. Keep
hmm
networking. The bottom line is every day do what we're doing right now, right? Getting to know
Right.
people in the community, find out who's who,
Yeah.
just do your social media to the max. And
Yeah. Yeah.
in fact, I'm thinking of writing another book. This is only 26 pages, so I want to
hmm
write a more serious book, length, that will support on the YouTube channel, go into a lot of explanations,
hmm
offer the education, offer the networking, and
hmm
as I say, your video will be on my YouTube once we finish this, and you'll
hmm
be seen as part of the multifamily community, as this grows, and that'll help your branding and your credibility and everything else, you see.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool. Looking forward to it. I'll go through the channel, and yeah, like you said, it's a learning process.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, looking forward to join the community and learn together.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is an exciting journey because this is
Right.
about wealth creation. You're not messing around with a few $1,000s here or there after 6 months of work. It's way easier than that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I see the potential, so
Mm.
that's why I'm seriously looking into it.
Yes. Well, it's been
So
a real pleasure, Raj. And yeah, thank you for your time, man. I'm glad you turned out because I saw that you were interested in multifamily. I thought, always interested, and that's what I'm looking for, to form that community. So,
Yeah, I appreciate you reaching out and thanks for joining. And
Yeah,
apologies for being late. It was
no
they didn't
worries.
show up in my
Yeah, no, no, no
schedule.
worries at all. Things always crop up in life. We have to be able to pivot, don't we? Yeah.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Awesome.
have a wonderful day, Raj, and
You too.
we'll see you soon. All right.
See you soon.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.